track. In the summer, niggas cuddle with that click clack. For that profit, God taking all his sons back. He used to have a dream. Now he carried 33s like his name Kareem. Couldn't pass class, cause his daddy couldn't answer.
Welcome back. I am back with another episode of Docseason. This is episode 3. So if you've been sticking with me since episode 1, I appreciate y'all. That is love. I love y'all support and everything. All the comments and suggestions you guys been giving me, it's a blessing. Thank you so much. If this is your first episode, tune in to Docseason. I promise you'll love it. We have amazing guests all the time. We have wonderful messages put out for you guys. I got new sneakers all the time for you guys. So it's just love, man. If y'all here right now, whether it's your first episode or not, thank you so much. Before I jump into episode 3, make sure, do not forget to you and your friends to subscribe, to comment, like button, all of that stuff. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, everything. Make sure y'all do all of that, man, so I can make sure that I'm dropping everything for you guys. Don't forget to tell your friends, get everybody on this Docseason wave, because I promise you guys going to love the podcast. You guys going to love it. But thank you so much for rocking with me. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get better every episode. It does not matter what the topic is. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be educational, all of that. So thank you so much. And last again, and one more time again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. All of that good stuff, man. So appreciate y'all. And let's jump into episode 3. But before we jump into the details of episode 3 and all the really good stuff of episode 3, let me show y'all my new cop this week. I know you guys been waiting for it. If you haven't been waiting for it, oh well, because I'm going to show you anyway. So let me show y'all what I just copped real quick. Bam. You already know, man. Got some new heat. Purchased them off of StockX, a really good deal. Let me show y'all this real quick. Ooh. Damn. They got that Golden State Warriors colorway, even though I hate them, but I couldn't resist the color. Nike Air Max 1 SE Windbreaker Edition. You know, and you see that verified tag right there from StockX right there. That's that verified tag. But yeah, man, this is some nice material. My very first pair of Air Max 1s. I love it. Got that nice, look at the tongue right there. The tongue is one of my favorite parts. You got the nice suede on the canvas on the top. Actually, this isn't even suede. This is leather. I'm so sorry. Got leather in the front. Got the rope laces. I might switch out the rope laces, but I don't know yet. But you got the Nike Air in the back like every other Air Max. And then what's also interesting about these laces on the tips, they got the blue and yellow. I thought that was a good addition right there. I thought that was a really good addition. And then the bubble right here, the Air Max bubble is yellow as always. So and then the bottom's black, white, and yellow. So this is my fresh new cop that I just copped, size 9. I know my foot is small for my height. It's all good though, whatever. But it's a size 9. Got them off StockX. If you love them, hit me up and I'll let you know where you can cop them at. I don't want you copying me, but I share the wealth no matter what, so it don't even matter. But yeah, man, just cop these. So if y'all interested in them, if y'all like them, let me know. Let me know. I got that nice colorway going on. And I think I'm gonna start collecting Air Maxes. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely gonna let you guys know. We'll see where I go from there. But I'm gonna leave these up here for y'all so y'all can definitely check those out while I'm talking. Definitely. But now that I showed y'all my new cop, I hope y'all love them. Make sure y'all jump on the comments too and let me know if you love them or like them or not. I guess we'll all have to see and decide. But yeah, man, that's the new cop, Nike Air Max 1 SE Windbreaker Edition. Go cop you a pair. You know how we do it. But thank you again, like I said, for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into episode 3. Before I jump into episode 3 of my new guest this episode, I'm gonna let you guys know who he is. My man DemarcoTheMan. I know y'all probably heard of him. I know y'all love him. He's one of my best friends, one of my closest friends. Ever since he started his musical journey, I've been there with him every step of the way, no matter what, whether it's photography, a music video, just going to the studio to help him record, no matter what. If he needed me there, I was there. Hype man and all. So I know y'all know DemarcoTheMan. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to have a great discussion. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and get him on here. And I know we can't physically be face to face and have this wonderful interview. It sucks like that we have to do this through quarantine. But I mean, we got to do what we got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and let him jump on here and we're going to have our little discussion. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about the discussion, don't forget to jump on the comments. You already know what to do. I'm not even going to say it anymore. Y'all know what to do. So yeah, like I said, I'm introducing DemarcoTheMan and I can't wait for y'all to hear from him. Let's go. Yo, what's up, man? Everybody. I told y'all, man, I'm going to have DemarcoTheMan on his
popping with you.
How you doing, man?
What's cracking? I'm good, bro. Just chilling in the backyard.
Chilling.
Feel me?
Got the birds chirping.
On God. Shit, what you been on?
Man, I just been chilling, man. You know, I need a haircut, so I'm sorry everybody that got to see me with
Oh
my
God,
hair
your
all
shit.
Yo, what you mean? Look
Yeah,
at
looking
you.
like Gerald. That's like Gerald from AR.
Oh, me, shoot. Nah, man.
Hey, you know, back in the day when they used to just give you the cut, no fade.
Hey, but my dad used to chop
You got
my
just
hair. My dad used to chop my hair in elementary school, and then he made it look like a bowl cut. Everybody used to call me Chili Bowl.
bro, my
Everybody used to call
barber,
me Chili
bro,
Bowl.
I had the hood barber, bro. He used to push my hairline back, and in the summer had a tan line on the front of that joint. So she just be pushed back with a tan in the front.
Boy, man. Hey, I live with this all day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't able to choose my haircut, nigga. I had to get the ball fade.
Oh, me. But shoot, man, DemarcoTheMan, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're doing all right. I love you, man. You know it's all love. It's all love right
here. You already know, all love.
But shoot, I already introduced
love.
you. I introduced you a little bit, so let me go ahead and let you jump in and introduce yourself and what you got to offer and everything like that.
I'm DemarcoTheMan. You could just call me DeMarco. You know, and I make music, and I'm an artist. I create shit. That's what I do.
Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead then. Sure, man. I know you got a new project coming up, right?
Yeah, it's recorded on a cell phone. We on some exotic shit. You feel me? It's recorded on a cell phone on the tape. It's called the Midnight Tape. That shit coming. That shit gonna be hard as fuck.
So make sure y'all look out for that.
Hard as fuck.
Make sure y'all look out for that Midnight Tape. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, man, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the details. I ain't gonna waste no more time. But y'all know who he is, DemarcoTheMan. Mark is a doc. We in this thing. Let's go. But shoot, let me go ahead and jump in. I got a quick question for you. How are you personally and everything? How are you adjusting to like your own creative space and how you singled out pretty much and you have to be alone by yourself? How are you feeling like is it an adjustment? Is it an adjustment or is it kind of like you're already used to it? Or like how are you adjusting your creative flow while stuck in this quarantine and can't do much?
So I'm an introvert, so this shit ain't too much to me. I already be posted, I already be chilling. I think the quarantine takes effect on the people that's around you. You dig what I'm saying? So when you're around people, then everybody on a different balance. But me, I'm an introvert, so this shit don't really bother me.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, that's basically how it is for me. I be posted. I don't really like hanging out with people.
So it's like easy for you then. It's not even an adjustment.
Yeah, this ain't shit. This ain't shit. I just be locked in creating and just on some regular shit, regular time shit.
I feel you on that. The opposite of me, if you can't tell by this podcast, I'm an extrovert. So I want to be out all the time.
That nigga fluffy.
I'm trying to be out there, man, doing stuff, man. This quarantine killing me, and I can't get a haircut. So I'm dying over here.
It's cool. I'm cutting the dreads off. I'm cutting these shits off. It's gonna be summertime. Shit gonna be hot.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, do what you gotta do then. Shoot. But shoot, man. So I mean, that's pretty good.
Everybody got these motherfuckers too. I don't even want them no more.
I know, right? So it's pretty good though that you got that you kind of used to this and you were introvert and everything like that. So that's good news. That means it's not messing up your creative flow or nothing like that. But I mean, speaking of creativity and your creative flow and everything like that, like I want to get into this conversation about how social media is affecting the way music is put out, the way music is presented to different people, and how music is just changing overall. So I mean, like in your personal opinion, I mean, how do you think social media is like affecting the way artists are putting out their music and how they're getting their income and everything like that through their music and all that stuff like that? So how you feel about that?
I think it is easier to make money. Now we got social media around, but not just
you think
music
so?
though. It's easier to make money because now you can branch your worth to different things, including social media. You might be a bad musician, but if you got a good presence or a good image, then you straight.
And I feel like,
people like me, I don't really fuck. People like me, I don't really fuck with social media. That shit kind of weird. So I just be kind of posted.
But I feel like back then, it kind of solidified you as an artist, though. If people are actually going out buying your CDs and everything like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like independently with social media, you can make money. Back then, you couldn't really be independent. You have to go on a label so they can expose you. Now you got social media, you can learn how to do everything. You can market yourself. You can make your own platforms. You know, you can hire people to market your shit. You can make your own stuff, drop it when you want. You can line yourself up with different opportunities. You can reach the people by email and, you know, stuff like that. Well, back then, you had to stand outside of a store or some goofy shit.
Tell me why, bro. I still see people that do that though. I mean, that's a grind though. I mean, they out there in the grocery stores like, hey, can I get a free donation? $5 donation for this mixtape. I mean, they out there hustling. That's the old heads though that's still making music. They don't use that internet.
God, I ain't sitting outside the store there. You got the internet, bro. Why I gotta sit outside the store for?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, if that's what you do though, if it works for you, go ahead.
I mean, I think I agree with you 100% though. It's like, even if you're a bad artist, I feel like if you got a good social media presence, whether you use it or not, if you have a good social media presence, even if you suck, bro, I mean, like, you can easily blow up off social media. I wouldn't say easily, but I mean, let's say this, if you acting a fool on social media, remember Trill Sammy?
Nah.
You don't remember Trill Sammy? Okay, well, this dude named Trill Sammy was a rapper. He was a Vine rapper. And he was rapping on Vine and everything like that.
I heard of him before. I ain't never.
Okay, well, he blew up on Vine? He blew up on Vine. Then he went to Twitter, acting a fool on Twitter, and he just blew up. I don't know where he is now. And that goes into my other topic about, I mean, yes, you're blowing up through social media and you're making your music and you got a hit like that or a viral tweet. But I mean, where you at 3-4 years from now? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, go ahead, you can blow up all you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that, because I feel like it all depends on, you know, who the person making the music and, you know, how they gonna manage, you know, the way they put out their music and how people perceive it, you know, and the fans they have, you know. But like you said, shit, where your shit gonna be at in 3 years, 4 years? That responsibility is on the artist, you know. So
that's what I'm saying. It's just like, what's the point? I mean, if you're gonna blow up and you're not gonna put in the work,
treat your music like an antique or something. Like, you buy an antique, you just ain't gonna give it out. Like, you just ain't gonna put it somewhere, not think about the safety of it, how long it's gonna last. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta treat your music. You gotta think of it like that when you make something, despite if people agree with it or not. You dig what I'm saying? You know, people always gonna have something to say.
People just want that clout, man.
Right.
They don't care about the
like
music.
you said, it gotta be something that lasts long, that can adjust to different periods, and that's the type of shit I like to listen to.
Sure, I feel you on. Do you think it's like a good thing or a bad thing that it's like primarily through social media now? Or do you feel like it's kind of like destroying the music industry and like putting all this toxic, terrible music in people's ears versus good quality music that people actually have to go out and purchase and listen to?
Right. I mean, I think it has its good and its bad. I mean, it's kind of tricky though, because like a lot of music nowadays, you know, they gain attention through, you know, things that has nothing to do with music. And that's the type of the era that we be living in. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's just kind of out there now. And I don't think it's like bad music though. Like, if you are exposing your image and using that as a marketing tool to get people to pay attention, if it worked for you, it worked for you. You know, it depends what you're willing to risk and what you're willing to give up and what you're willing to gain. You know what I mean?
Man,
so
I feel you on that. Because I mean, social media, I feel like destroying like the quality of music though. That's my problem. And,
yeah, definitely. Because people, shit, you think about it, social media has such an influence that people take it so seriously that, you know, people are scared of criticism. You feel me? They'd rather go in a playing field where everybody, you know, agrees on the same thing. So it limits a lot of people's creativity. You feel me? Like, if everybody else is making the same type of music, they make that type of shit. You feel me? And the radio is kind of plays into that, where they force you to listen to music you might not necessarily like. It might not necessarily be bad, but it's kind of just like whatever the flow is. You know, that's what the industry is. That's what the industry goes with. So
you think? So speaking like the flow of the industry and everything like that and what everybody putting out, you think it's going to be a huge shift in music coming soon, or you think it's going to stay the same for a while? I mean, like the
Yeah,
Playboy
I think
Cardi, Lil Uzi era. You think it's gonna
yeah,
stay
it's
that way
always
for a
gonna
while?
no, it's always gonna switch because you got different type of people on the planet. You know, it's the next most influential artist right now. Nobody know his name. Probably ain't got no followers. He a nobody right now. But that's that's a possibility that's happening right now. You feel me? There's so many
They,
stars that it's just not their time yet. So of course everything's gonna change. But
they're gonna be
we
making
just gotta
robotic
grind.
music. They're gonna be making robotic music.
Oh God, like the Boondock. Hey, you ever watch the Boondocks, bro?
Nah, they're gonna be on that SpongeBob, bro. That boop 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, me, they
Bro,
gonna
you
be on
ever
that
watch the
SpongeBob.
Thugnificent, bro? They gonna be Thugnificent in the cut. Oh God.
No,
Hey,
for
remember
real.
Thugnificent? He was switching up his flows. Niggas started using auto tune.
Started using auto-tune, bro. They was like, man, what is this? Turn this music off, bro. Come on.
Oh
For
God,
real.
Boondocks predicted the future. Niggas better get right.
Nah, all jokes aside though, man. But for real, like, cause I know the problem with me is that I switch back and forth. You know me personally. You know I'm a sucker for like Nas and like J. Cole, Kendrick, lyricists, Joey Badass, all those
Yeah.
lyrical rappers. But then sometimes though, bro, it's like sometimes I just want to listen to Playboy Cardi or maybe Lil Uzi new album, for instance. Like sometimes I want to
Oh
switch.
yeah, that shit slap. I mean,
But
I bump Lil Uzi out in the
but
shower
my
type
problem,
shit.
but
I'm
my,
trying to
but
feel
my
good.
problem is, bro, that's what I want to mention though. My big problem is that I feel like it's oversaturated with these people. The
Right,
industry, in
like
my
like
opinion, is oversaturated with all these you know what I'm saying? Auto tune. Shout out Raw Wave though, because Raw Wave that man is different. Raw Wave is different.
bro, it's just different type of music though. Like that's just they shit, bro.
But you don't think it's
I
oversaturated
feel
though?
what you're saying though. It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think the repetitive content, yeah, hell yeah, it's oversaturated.
It's that TikTok era. It's that TikTok era, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's that
It's,
era, bro. Like, yeah, I
it's
mean, hey, it had nothing to do with me though, so I just stay away from that type of shit. I listen to a lot of rock though. A lot of people think I listen to music like hip hop all the time. But I listen
that's
to
what
different music.
I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like, especially as a creative or a local artist or whatever you call yourself, a musician, whatever, I feel like you need to open yourself up to all different kinds of avenues and all different types of music. And you actually taught me that. So shout out DemarcoTheMan, everybody, for teaching me that.
I'm no key.
Excuse me. He actually, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you actually taught me that. Like, I was so enclosed into one genre of music, but you really influenced me to really open up my eyes and be like, okay, well, let me listen to some other stuff. You put me on MGMT, all those artists back then. Like, you put me on Tame Impala, all of them back then. So now it's like, I feel like I listen to so many different genres of music, and I feel like you yourself, especially, is going to make you a better artist or a better musician if you can switch up that flow or switch up that genre of music. I mean, the baby got a few bangers, but I mean, bro's got 3 keys to his beats.
Yeah, like he ain't
You know what
got
I'm
no.
saying?
Hey, but I mean, you never know. Like if a person in the industry just to get bread, they might want to make the same thing over and over. But there are people that are experimental. They listen to different shit.
But it's working for him.
You
It's
know what I
working
mean?
for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's working for him. But me personally, like, if you can exist as an artist that likes to switch it up and be different and be unique, then I think you should want to go for that because it's less stressful. You feel me? It's a lot more free will, a lot more freedom that you can give in your music. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, people might, like I said earlier, people might criticize you or whatever, how you doing your thing, compare you. Don't really matter though, because it's your world. You gotta develop the way you gotta develop. But yeah, I think that listening to different music is important. Like, I don't see how people don't listen to different music. Like,
Well, I mean,
like, man, I love.
that's controversial though, because I mean, I don't listen to screamo hard rock. You know what I mean?
I'm not listening to screamo, bro. That ain't happening. But I mean, like, I listen to everything, bro. People like 07, fucking XX, not XXX, the XX.
I know you're talking about,
Yeah, like MGMT, Angus and Julia Stone, the Monsters of Men. I love all that shit because they really be talking about shit.
So I mean, all I'm trying to get at, my point, my advice. I mean, people may disagree or agree, but I just feel like, if you want to progress as a good artist or a different artist, I mean, I feel like you just need to open up your mind, listen to all types of different genres of music. That's all I'm saying. Because
you want to be a better artist, carry yourself, bro. Listen to different music, listen to stories, read, pay attention to your most recent experiences. So you can
Especially-
evaluate everything that's going on in your life.
Yeah, especially as
You
a
can't
producer
just be-
though.
Yeah.
As a producer, imagine how much music you got to listen to as a producer. And I think that's what's going to separate the good producers versus the bad producers is when the good producers like 40, like Drake's producer 40, and you got all these other producers that are out there incorporating different genres of music into their beats. And I think personally, that's why not even just Drake's style of music, but I think his beats and the way 40 brought all those different genres into Drake's music and they'll switch up on the beats and everything like that. I think that's what made Drake versatile in that department. You know what I mean? And I just think
Right, yeah. I mean, definitely, yeah. It depends what your team doing. Like, it take more than one person to make a song. So, if your producer being open and he's trying to be more experimental to take your music and, build some rarity around it, that's a word, rare, make it rare. If they trying to be open, then you got to be open too. You got to be on the same page of what's going on so you can keep up with the times.
exactly.
Your brain is big, it's powerful, so it's something you got to use. Don't let years of just dragging your brain along without pulling it to the best potential it has. So that's what I think people need to do. Be more open.
Just be more open. That's all I'm saying. And DeMarco said it too, so y'all better be more open. Nah, but shoot.
Right.
Be more open. Nah, but I mean, back to like social media and how everything's brought out and how artists are putting their music out and whether it's the same or not, whether it's oversaturated or not. How do you feel about this element of, I know you took a break from social media before. Like, how is this element of like,
I still do. I don't really I really try to stay on social media.
but how is this element of being an artist? Do you think because social media is so prevalent in the music world, you think it's going to mess up people mentally and and their mental health and everything like that? Or you think it's kind of just depends on what kind of person you are?
Bro, I don't care what people say. If you're on social media all the time, bro, you investing in more time in other people's lives than yours. Like, you can't be on social media all day and be trying to grow as a person. Like, it's just not happening, bro.
But specifically as an artist though, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and being an artist, you have to, like I said, you got to evaluate your life as a whole to be more creative. You got to think, if you're an artist, think like one, move like one. That's who you got to be. You can't let all this other shit distract you from what you like doing. And, you know what I mean? So that's why I feel like social media, people do get on social media. Like, I ain't knocking nobody for that. Like, you like doing that, get onto it. But ain't nothing wrong with not being on social media and shit like that. You feel me? Like, but I mean, social media is a marketing tool now, so some people use it. But I mean, if you got the bread, you don't have to be, in that position. You just, if you know how to lay your money down, you can still market yourself without, doing, PR stunts and all that shit.
And I think the problem too, going back to that mental health topic, I think that even though it is a marketing tool, social media is definitely a marketing tool. But I mean, I'm getting to the point too where it's like, okay, knowing that it's a marketing tool, and you're on it 24/7, and you have all of these different people coming to your page, listening to your music, and Instagram and Twitter is toxic sometimes with those comments, and people be trying to cyberbully, all that. Whether you think you hard or not, good and well, if you are an artist putting out your music, and there's a whole bunch of people flocking to your page because you stuck on social media, and that's the only way you're putting out your music. And if you stuck on that, and people flocking to your page for your music, and they don't like it, and they call your music out, and they calling you trash, and they calling all this, I feel like that's definitely going to destroy your mental health, bro. That's going to destroy your confidence. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I understand that, but hey, shit, it depends who the person is, who taking the heat. Like, I mean, I got those comments before, but like, it depends on your vision. Like, is your vision bigger than, bruh? People gonna have shit to say. That is art. It's, that's what's behind the art game, bro. People gonna have something to say. That's just what it is. And people have the freedom to say what they want to say. If they want to say your shit trash, your shit trash. If they want to say it's great, it's great. But that's art, bro. It brings an emotional reaction, right? Art, as long as it's art, and that's the only thing that matters. If it's something that you express yourself fully with, and shit like that, then that's the only shit that matters. Shit, fuck a negative reaction. That ain't about nothing.
And I think that's what separates the strong artists versus that separates the strong artists versus the weak artists. It's just like, look, you going into this world, you're going into this industry, it's going to be pushback. It's going to be backlash. But it's like I said in episode 2, how bad you want it. Are you going to keep pushing yourself, to reach that goal? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I definitely let me just make this statement real quick. Like I definitely applaud you 100% because I watched you through your musical journey since you started. You know what I mean?
Bro.
And like I seen you go from this style of music to this style of music to this style of music, and hearing all these different inputs, whether people like it or not. At the end of the day, you thought to yourself and you was like, you know what, bro, I don't care. I'm gonna put the music that I want because I'm an artist and that's what I like, and that's what I want my vision to be.
Right.
And I respect that 100% because I mean, I'll be honest. There was even a point in my time where I was like, okay, DeMarco, why you switch like that? You know what I mean? Because it caught me off guard. I'm like, why you switch like that? But then when me and you had that one talk, when we had that talk, when you told me like, hey, look, this is why I switched. This is why I got rid of all my music. This is why I started fresh. And I realized was because you wanted it bad, and this is what you want your vision to be. And I respect that 100%.
Right, yeah, bro. If you don't listen, if you got to miss a bunch of times just to hit the right target, and that's what you got to do. You feel me? I was trying different shit with music, as everyone should, until you finally find your formula and finally find what you're good at. And I'm in that position. And one thing that's important is if you want to market yourself, and if you want to put your music out there, you have to have a complete vision if you want to, you know, get the best out of it. Because if you don't have no vision, what are you pushing? What message are you getting across? You know, if you from the market, you know, financially, who are you aiming at? Like that type of shit. Like if you don't have no vision, then you just don't have anything. You just got something. But if you got a vision, you not wasting your time with the way you putting out your music and how you giving it to people. So that's why you got to put that time in and really just experiment and find what you're good at. You know, use an artist that you look up to, like pull art from everywhere, use all of it. You know,
and I feel like you can say that about. I feel like you can say that not even just about musicians, but you can say that about painters.
Right,
you can say that about
painters, all that.
Me doing this podcast. You know, it's like so many different avenues. And like I said in episode 2 back then, it's like I'm just getting started. I know I'm not gonna get love like I want it. You know what I mean? I know I'm not gonna get.
Of course, that's cool too.
You know what I mean?
Like the only love you need, the only love that you really need, bro, is just the people that's gonna pay attention to you. Shit, fuck who not watching, it's people that's looking at you. So shit, you got your duty as a creator to do what you said you was gonna do. And then you build from there. Yeah, I don't care if nobody not watching me. I do got people that watch me. So that's great. And that's who I do it for.
And I mean, you know how many artists and how many people out there that started so low? Drake's kind of an exception because he was an actor. But like, I mean, J. Cole got turned down by Jay-Z. Kendrick was over there in Compton running around, not even thinking he was going to be who he is now. I mean, who else can I think of? There's so many different artists out there that just came from nothing, straight from Meek Mill came straight from the bottom in Philly. Like, I mean, there's so many people that came from the bottom, and I mean, if you just keep going and work on your
I think people can be put in situations to where they're turned into a creator, bro. Like, they just, you know, these type of people, they didn't see themselves being an artist, not just speaking as a musician, but that's what they turned into. It was just something that happened in their life. Just like, I don't know, bro, like this how people pick careers and they switch careers. They do stuff like that. It's just kind of how I see what happened to people in, you know, either bad and good environments, bro. It don't matter. Just in like a community, just some people are meant to be who they are, and that's okay.
Exactly. So you think music in the last 10 years changed for the better or changed for the worse? You know what I mean by that. I mean, going party rock anthem, boy. I mean, I mean, pop music, rap was pop music, Wiz Khalifa was pop, everybody, and then it switched now to mumble rap and lyrical music. Like, it switched so many different times. You think it changed for the good or for the bad? Or you think music
it's for the good, bro.
Think it's good?
I think it's for the good. Yeah, I think it's good. I think, hey, it's art, like I said. You don't have to like it, but it plays a role in our community, and it changes a lot of things. So that's why it's good to have all this stuff, all these different types of music, all these different artists, all these different styles. That way people can take from that and create new things. You get what I'm saying?
But so let me play devil.
Social media is actually, it's probably, people can say it's bad or whatever. Like, yeah, it has its bad, but it's also an excellent tool for the future of art.
But let me play devil's advocate though. I agree with you. Evolution of music is always good, no matter what style of music it is. It evolves all the time. But how do you feel about those talented artists out there, local talented artists that don't get the love that they want, love that they deserve, but you got like people like Lil Pump that has no talent, in my personal opinion. I don't care who's watching it, but Lil Pump has no talent to me. I don't care. But I mean, like people like him that get this fame and this glory and this money.
This nigga crazy.
I mean,
hey, Lil Pump found his way. He found he was gonna get himself out there. So
I don't care what nobody say. That
bro, you can't be
form your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like you got to agree with me. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I personally, music is subjective. Music is subjective. So I'm just saying, like, I know it's thousands. Not everybody can blow up, but I know it's so many different artists out there that don't get the recognition that they deserve. But
they don't. Hey, that's that. But at the end of the day, nobody really owe you nothing, so that's your responsibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, Lil Pump got it the way he got it. So if you're a local artist with talent, you got to find your way. Don't be thinking local though, because the locals ain't on shit. So
exactly.
It's so many music fans around here.
At the end of the day, you're right though. Regardless if I like their music or not, I respect all those artists that blew up and found their way. They making their money, they getting their bread. I respect, like, even if I don't like Lil Pump music, I still respect the way that he grinded to get to the top. You know what I mean? Whether it was pointless music or not, I don't care. That's just, I respect all of them. The Baby, some people love him, some people hate him. I like a few of his songs. I don't like, all the songs, but I mean, like, I respect black men, like our black brothers is they pushing themselves and they getting up there making that money. So I'm not even gonna hate on that, but I'm just playing devil's advocate musically. I'm not even talking about their lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Hey, but anybody can do that type of shit though, bro. Like, it depends it depends what's gonna separate you as an artist, or what's gonna separate you, as a great person, is just what you do with your position. You feel me? What can you do to benefit the community around you? What can you do to help the people, that whether that's representing this style of life or representing that style of life? You have to have an effect on the people around you, and that's the most important thing. There's a lot of people that get famous and they waste their time because they just famous, they get their money from it, but what did they do? You feel me? What position they been in where they let their ego go, you dig what I'm saying? And they, it started becoming bigger than rap. That's why you have great people like Lil Wayne, Nipsey, you feel me? Niggas like this, Biggie, Tupac. That's just a simple.
And I think a lot of local artists getting stuck in, like you said, in that local world where they don't want to expand.
Right, bro. The local world, just social media, bro. They're not realizing like there's a bigger, like, it's better to have a vision with a bigger picture than, a vision with no picture to it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why, like I mentioned, Pocket and Biggie and them type of niggas. XXX, Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? People that's Pete, all them niggas, they had a big influence and they affected everybody. That's what made them great, when they left this earth. And that's what people mention them as. A lot of people now with social media, people are so selfish and so they worried about attention. Like, that's the only thing they need, just attention. They can be a musician, but if nobody listens to their song, but they got attention, they good with that. Like,
you're trying to get income.
Type of shit. But watch it. Right, you just trying to get income, which is fine. Like, do your thing. But if you're gonna do something, you might as well just go 100%.
Exactly.
You feel me?
So, work on your craft.
Like I said, the goal is to work on your craft the best way, and your goal is to affect the people around you. Put more people on, put glory on the people around you.
And everybody's art's different, no matter what. Everybody's art's different, no matter what. You can't please everybody. I mean, we all have our own criticisms about music, about art, all that. I mean, Tyler Creator is one of the most influential celebrities, at least for me, in my creative journey. And a lot of people look at me like Tyler the Creator. You know what I mean? So it's just all, all depends.
Because he expressed that freedom to make what you want to make type shit. That whole era just represented a freedom, bro, like a creative freedom that we hip hop ain't really seen. So I see why he could influence you.
Facts. But shoot, man, that you pretty much spoke everything that I was trying to hear. I hope the viewers enjoyed our conversation. I hope if y'all like Lil Pump, y'all not mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all not over here bashing me. But shoot, man, I'm gonna let you go before
hold on. Did you already show your shoes?
Oh yeah, duh. You
already
know.
show your shoes?
I'm gonna show them again.
So you better show them the grape sodas. Oh God, with the fizz in it.
Boy said the grape soda. Ain't nothing grape about these shoes. Man, look at the tongue, bro.
Great Kool-Aid joints.
Bro, come on, bro.
Shit hard.
Let me show y'all real quick, bro.
That shit hard, nigga. You got hella Air Maxes, nigga.
Bro, I'm gonna start a collection, bro. I'm gonna start a collection of Air
For
Maxes.
Air Maxes?
Bro. No, dead ass, bro. I'm
Nigga, you get them because they make you taller. Nigga, you ain't fooling nobody.
You stupid. Hello?
Hey, look, you know I ain't lying too.
Hello?
Them shit's got the coronavirus, bro. Did you sanitize
Boy, I'm
your
tall.
shoebox, my nigga?
Of course, bro. And I'm tall enough. I don't
Oh,
need...
is those some yellow joints? Those some Lakers
Come
joints.
on, bro. Look at the bubble. Look at the bubble. Come on, man.
Things got air bubbles in it.
Look at the verify. Hold on, what that say? Verify. Boy, what you talking about, man? And it came with the nice, I got the whole box and everything, man. Go cop y'all some Air Max 1s.
You into fashion? Bro, how much you into fashion?
I'm getting into it. You know, once I make more money, I'm definitely going to be all the way into it because I'm copping sneakers left and right.
And when the checks start going up, nigga, I'm just wearing plain shit. I don't want no obligations as a dresser, nigga. Don't expect me to wear no crazy shit.
You know me, though.
You know me, nigga. I get the white tee. I don't get fucked. Nigga, give me a
like Kendrick or me. Get the Nike Cortezes, call it a day.
I ain't getting no Cortezes, nigga.
Go cop y'all some Air Max 1.
You lucky right, though. I might have to copy some Cortezes, though. I might have to copy some Cortezes, though.
Copy y'all some Air Max 1s, man. And I got some more shoes coming for y'all next week. Don't even trip, on episode 4. So make sure y'all tune in on that. But shoot, man, I hope y'all enjoy episode 3. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. I'm going to let DeMarco go ahead and promote himself one more time. Let me tell everybody out there that's watching what you got coming out one more time if they missed it, and how to follow you, how to get in touch with your music and everything like that.
Hey. You feel me? Go to ILoveDemarco.com.
Okay.
That's where all my shit is at. You feel me? I make music. Go peep it if you want to. I just launched a label, We Awkward. It represents shit, creative music, creative artists. You don't even have to do music, but that's what I represent. Independent freedom, moving through rejected ideas of art. You know, that's what I want to represent. That's the community I go for, and that's the type of shit I do. And
yes,
that's it. That's just what's going on,
man,
bro.
sure
We gotta do this
on
shit
that.
in person, bro. We gotta do this shit in person though after quarantine, bro.
Yo, after quarantine, everybody, you heard him. I'm about to start getting in everybody's one-on-one, face-to-face interviews. No more of this Zoom stuff. I'm trying to get face-to-face. I'm trying to get personal. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in.
Oh God,
on
bro, this shit like this shit futuristic on God.
But just know, I'm gonna drop I'm gonna drop DeMarco's, all his stuff, all his socials, all his music, everything in the bio once I drop the video and everything for y'all and everything like that. Make sure y'all jump on the comments. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all jump on. Let me know.
Hey, who
how
you
y'all
listening
feel.
to right now? Who you listening to right now?
Rod Wave. Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, shout out Rod Wave, man. You doing your thing. Hey, Rod Wave, I've been on Rod Wave for like the last 2 months, bro. 3 months, 4 months. I'm not even kidding, bro. So shout out. Yeah, before I end this, shout out Rod Wave, bro. Shout out Rod Wave.
Damn, bro.
He said,
you fuck with his album and it hit you in the soft spot.
He said, I put my heart on nice, Hey. Shout out Rod Wave, man. For real.
Bro, go listen to Sweet Disposition.
Sweet Disposition? Okay.
That shit fire. Hold up. It's not even rap, but that shit. Hey, everybody watching, you feel me? Go to your Apple Music.
Sweet Disposition. I'm going to check them out. Right out, I'm about to check them out later on today.
It's a vibe, though. It's not no shit. It's a vibe, though, right? Like, it's some rock shit. But...
Okay. Well, shoot, like I said,
bro,
man.
I'm sorry I'm talking about rock, but I don't really put nobody on. I'm going to put you on, bro. Sweet Disposition by the Temper Trap.
Okay.
By the Temper Trap, bro.
Okay, we going to put that. Make sure y'all listen to Sweet Disposition. Peep that. Peep that.
Bro, should I just hit him up what I be listening to, bro?
Man.
Are you trying to end the podcast? You finna end it?
Man, look.
You finna end the podcast?
Let me just jump in and say thank you, DemarcoTheMan, for hopping on the podcast.
Hold on, you finna end the podcast?
Nah, see, look, he's still trying to talk. He's still trying to talk, man. He's still trying to talk.
bro. I gotta put them on, bro. I gotta put them on some music they need to listen to.
Man,
Let me do that, man.
Look, we gonna have another episode for that. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. We gonna have another episode coming soon where we dropping nothing but the hits for y'all, like a radio station. Not even kidding. But for real though, man, I appreciate you for jumping on.
Like a motherfucker.
I appreciate you for jumping on,
like
bro.
a motherfucker. They gonna be like, damn, you leaving all these songs in the video.
Oh, me?
Copyright your motherfucker.
For real, shoot. Nah, we gonna
they
see what
gonna have
happen,
an illegal radio station.
We gonna see what happens though.
But
sure, hey, shout out everybody for watching. Shout out everybody for peeping. If this is your first episode, make sure y'all jump back on episode 1 and
shout
2.
Out
Go
to
ahead
the
and check
doc.
those. Yes,
you
sir.
What I'm saying?
Go ahead and check
shout
those.
Out to the doc. You dig what I'm saying?
Drop comments, subscriptions.
Shout out to the doc and put me on the cast.
Season.
You feel me? We're gonna do it right in person.
Marcus,
y'all can get
look, Instagram Marcus the Doctor. Twitter Marcus the Doc. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all know where to subscribe to me. Shout out to you again, DeMarco. I appreciate you. It's been a pleasure. All love, power to the people.
Bro.
Keep working on your craft and make sure May 10th. You said May 10th, right?
Yeah, May 10th. That shit gonna be out. That shit crazy.
Make sure y'all cop that new DemarcoTheMan project. May 10th. May 10th, y'all. Bro. And make sure y'all cop y'all some Air Max 1 SE windbreakers, all right?
Nah, don't get them shits. Don't get them shits.
Man, all love, man. Peace, love to y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. And you already know, stay tuned in. If y'all got any questions, hit me up, DM me, do what y'all got to do. And I'm out, man.